What's up, guys? Welcome back to Maury's Music. Ice storms, snowstorms. Change the subject, please. This is a Guitar Store Virtual Tour, episode 180. Say 188? I think I know what I'm talking about around here. It's going to be a good show no matter what it's called. We're going to take a look at Martin guitars that you can buy for less than $1,500. That includes some good road series, a 15 series. We have the D10, the D12, the D13, and the D15 with some E's, some Street Masters. Lots of good stuff to talk about today. I want to thank you guys for being here. This week feels kind of weird because normally we do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This week we did Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm a little bit, what's the word? Disgruntled's not the word. I don't know why I said that. I'm juxtaposed, perplexed, confused. All right, stop talking about me. Let's talk about Martin Guitars. Episode 188, Virtual Tour Guitar Store. Let's begin. Let's go the other way. See? I got two gas pedals and a clutch on the floor, and the things that they do on Wednesday's show are not the same as the things they do on Thursday's show, and Thursday's show isn't on Thursday anymore. I don't know if I'm going to get through this entire show, so cross your fingers for me. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a little different. It's already gone wrong, so maybe that's the hiccup we were going to see later. Get it out of the way. I want to say hi to Phil, Lee, Jim Adams from sunny North County, San Diego. I was almost going to say SoCal by mistake. Chilly 67. I feel terrible for you if you feel chilly at 67. Jeez. Poor guy. I don't like the ice storm news from David. That's not good. Good evening, Maury, and everybody in the chat, says Rosanna. Happy Wednesday. Bourbon and guitar time for Maury. Probably soon, right? Maybe one of these days. Maybe episode 189. I'll be loaded. And we'll compare that to what we're doing today. I swear I'm not doing it yet. Disoriented is exactly what I meant to say. But I couldn't think of that word because I was disoriented. If you'd like to still play and sing on Thursday, I'm sure we'd all appreciate it. Hey, you know what I might be able to do is crash some local gigs, local open mic nights, maybe bring you some footage from not the same old sitting here thing. Maybe we'll take the cameras to the Jim Thorpe open mic. Lots of ways we can do that. I'll certainly keep my mind open to that. But please, you keep your mind open to some really nice, I almost did it again, really nice Martin guitars, including the Martin D10E. Again, today's topic, Martin guitars that you can buy for less than $1,500, includes, of course, the D10E Sapele. And I want to thank you guys early for putting your heads together and picking some stuff from the second segment. We do have room for 2 more guitars. Again, Andrew's not working Wednesday afternoon, so I'm all by my lonesome. The sooner you could let me know what you want to see in the second segment, frankly, the more opportunity, the more possible it will be for me to get that stuff for you. So don't be shy. Let us know what you want to see later. Damn you feet. Yeah, it's going to start getting more cursive than damn soon. But let's play the D10E. Make me forget all about my missteps. 085 is the ending serial number. Here, this guitar sounds like this. Hey, Shovel. Hey, how's it going, Tim? Jim, discombobulated might be the word, but that would imply that I was ever combobulated to begin with, and that's certainly not automatic. Let's get combobulated together. We'll strum a little bit on the D10E. Hey, FDNY, it's good to see you too. Great question. Are these solid spruce tops? They are not all solid spruce tops. The guitar I'm playing's got a solid sapele top. The D12 and the D13 are spruce, are solid spruce. And then the last guitar in the first segment will be the D15M Streetmaster, which is solid mahogany. So only the middle two. And what a great segue. The middle two guitars in today's program do have solid spruce tops. What say we take... Wow, this pedal's gonna damn me. What say we take a look at the D12E? Somebody better put in the chat, do not step on the left pedal. You think I would have written that down? It was very useful yesterday. But as a wise man once said, that doesn't help me now. If you're just joining us, nothing's gone wrong. My name's Maury with Maury's Music. The show has been perfection from the top. You're listening to and watching Guitar Store Virtual Tour. Today's topic, Martin guitars for less than $1,500, not to exclude the D12E. Here we have a sapele back and sides. This also comes in a Koa variant. You might have heard the term D12E Koa. This one is not that guitar. This is the D12E, and the sides and back are solid sapele with a solid spruce top. Stay off the clutch. Thank you. Just type that every 10 or 15 seconds and we might get through the show. 503 is the ending serial number. It's not like I had a week to prepare for this. Let's take a spin on the D12E. Please let me know so far which one are you most interested in, maybe even before I play them. Are any of these guitars on your radar? Now Lee says the clutch is in most UK cars. Now I'm going to be on the wrong side of the road. My American friends, please keep the British people out of the chat when it comes to the clutch and the drivetrain. Do everything in my power. Keep this show back on the rails as much as I can. Stop riding the clutch. One of these days I'll spend an extra couple minutes talking to you guys about the time that my sister learned how to drive a car, and one day she came home and my dad had the clutch on the pool table. It wasn't in the car anymore. It's a really funny story if you like funny stories, but not for today. Sorry, Carolyn, in case you're watching. You know, the great thing about putting on a podcast, it's so easy. Says Homer. And David Belcher, do you have an Earth 00 still in stock? We do, actually. We have a couple of them. Is that your clever way of asking without asking? Let me know you want to see a 00L Earth without letting me know you want to see a 00L Earth. There is room for two more guitars in the second segment, and I think I just decided that's going to be one of them. So please, it's only 4:15. Let me know in the next few minutes what you'd like to see, because 3 people are already ahead of you. There are 3 people ahead of you in line. Please stay on the phone. Your call is very important to us. Thank you, Lee. D12E. D12E, not to be confused with the Super D. You know, there's Super D. We didn't get that in the store, but Spoon and I did record one at the Martin Museum last year, I think it was sometime. And we're thinking about putting some bonus footage on our Patreon for the Martins and More podcast. We do have a video we got to put up there one of these days. So take a look at our Patreon if you want to follow the Martins and More podcast.patreon.com. I believe that's it, or maybe it's patreon.com/Martins and More podcast. But we have footage of that. I just don't have the guitar here in the store. I wish I did. That guitar was seriously huge sounding. It's not fake. It's not a fad. It's not hype. That guitar is as big as people have said, and it's really worth you checking out if you get the opportunity. Check it out when you can. Unfortunately, it won't be today, and it won't be here at the store. But that's not the last good Martin guitar we have for you guys. We've seen the D10, the D12. Let's graduate to the D13E. Zero Cody to be exact. All three of these guitars are 14 fret dreadnoughts. So far they have more in common than they do different. Here we have Zero Cody veneer back and sides, paired with a solid spruce top. Really nice abalone rosette. And in just a few minutes, we're going to get to the 15 series guitar, which changes back from spruce top to mahogany top, but that's minutes away, and we don't want to gloss over this great instrument from Martin. The serial number on this guitar is cleverly covered up with tape. Who's in charge of that? See, Andrew's not here, and this whole program goes to you know where. 260. We're going to call this one 260. Yeah, the Super D, if people are saying that there's a guitar that it doesn't blow out of the water, it's because they're liars. I'll say that. And I can't sell that. It's not a sales pitch. I can't get that guitar. You just have to know that that guitar, what's the term? That guitar beats other guitars up and takes their lunch money. For real. Oh, and I did see somebody ask for the SC. So we're going to try for an SC guitar in the second segment. And maybe a 42. So SC, 42, and Earth are all in the running, and I'll do everything I can to get the two best guitars out of that trio. Ah, Phil says even the Rosewood Super D sounds great. That's how good the Super D is. It even makes Rosewood sound good. I caught you. I saw what you did there. Oh, Jim Adams talking about a really good story there. Jim Croce's Gibson Dove. That was pretty wild. Long live Martin Fest. All right, D13E, what do you think so far? D13E versus the D12, and maybe not so much of a fair comparison back to the D10E, but what is more fair would be the D10E. We'll compare number 2 and 3, and number 1 and 4, the D15M Streetmaster. This guitar is noticeably lighter than the first three. This is in the 15 series of Martin instruments, and like the first guitar we played, mahogany top, back, and side, so technically sapele on the first instrument, which for certainly all intents and purposes on this program, mahogany is sapele. Here we have a D15M in the Streetmaster finish. Worth mentioning, this doesn't sound any different from the D15M. It's just an appearance difference. So if you like the looks of one of them, you're not trading any tone for one or the other. And if I remember correctly, the D15M does have a pick guard. Otherwise, this is basically a D15M. And this guitar's serial number ends in 857. Fire department likes the 13 so far, and Phil wishes we're more into my beloved classic country music. Oh, I wouldn't say we're not. I don't have a lot of that repertoire. I can't play a lot of that stuff, but I wouldn't say that I don't like it. And I bet you shouldn't go so quickly. You shouldn't think so quickly that the people in the chat don't like that music. I don't like my brother-in-law's tractor rap country from like the past couple of years, but I don't think classic country is in that vein. So if I could play a little bit for you, I would. Got to get Tim Perry in here. He knows a lot of the old Ernest Tubb and Hank. What else does he know? A lot of the old, I would consider the old stuff. Let me know if Ernest Tubb is what you mean. D15M Streetmaster. Non-country for now. Jones, Haggard, all right. Excuse me. You're making me think of one of the songs that Clayton would play all the time on Martin versus Martin. It's a Grateful Dead cover. Like, they covered it, so I think of them. But Mama Tried. Who did Mama Tried? Is that considered that? See, my brother would make me say Grateful Dead, so I would say that. Merle Haggard, really? He wouldn't like the way this is going to sound, but... I'm going to go get the guitars for the second segment. Somebody tell me the chords for that in the chat. We'll go back in time and edit this program. That's a really good song. Just proves I'm more interested in making you guys happy than I am talented. But maybe that's a good thing. I really wish I knew how to play that. But I do know how to get guitars from upstairs, and that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to make you listen to some Spoon Phillips while I'm gone. SC guitar. Two guitars already down here, so it's the SC guitar, the Earth, and a 42. I'll get the two easiest and back before you even know I'm gone. Episode 188 continues after these messages. right, guys, we're back, and Martins and More with Spoon Phillips is back every Monday, except this week was Tuesday. Every Monday on YouTube and wherever you find your podcast. This past week, we had to wait until Tuesday because Martin had an embargo date on how early the dealers could talk about the new Martin GPCE Inception Maple. So we thought it was important enough, instead of talking about something else on Monday and letting a whole week go around, we pushed it into Tuesday, and it was worth the wait. It's a really exciting new instrument. Go check that episode out if you haven't yet. And starting last week, we're finally on Patreon. So if you guys want to support the show, that's how you do it. It's patreon.com/Martins and More podcast. But that episode's really worth your while. And this next week, I think if it's not next week, it's the week after, we'll be talking about a viewer request. Martin 12 strings coming up. One of those, we have the next 3 episodes planned out. Did I look and see what they were? Absolutely not. But it's always worth going and checking it out. I know what the last episode was, so go watch that one first and give me a couple days, figure out what's coming next. But it's a great program, and Spoon will have even more information on that new guitar on his blog, which just went up today. He's going to add to it at the end of the month after he gets to play the GPCE himself. Check it out. Martins and More podcast with Spoon Phillips. And what I did right before I read that was I looked at the chat, and I do believe D, G, A7, B minor is a much more appropriate way to play Mama Tried. I would have loved to have that information 5 minutes ago, but I do think that's pretty good. I'm going to try it for you now. When it comes to the strumming part of this SC10E, thank you, David Belcher, and thank you, whoever asked for the SC guitar in the second segment. It's right here. It's the second 10 in today's program. You might remember way back at 4 p.m. we played the D10E. That was the D10E Stapeli. This guitar has koa back and sides and a spruce top. So the number 10 might be the only thing familiar when you're comparing this guitar to the guitar we started with on today's broadcast. But this guitar is one of the best sellers from Martin. We don't sell a lot of them here specifically, but as far as what Martin's doing, their sales numbers report that taking the SC13 and moving it down to the 10 trim was a really good idea. It doesn't sound very different at all, but it's more affordable. The argument can be made that it plays exactly the same. The pickup system is just as good. Really, really nice stage guitar. This might be the exact guitar that Marty Haggard plays, but I don't know. Might not be. SC10E 401 is our serial number here. right, the SC18 and SC28 should be revealed this year at NAMM. And I'd like to go on record to say I can neither confirm nor deny, but they should be. But I can't confirm that, but they should be. Discombobulated part 2. All right, now I got the foot working, but the foot switch doesn't want to work. But you guys don't want to hear about that. You want to hear if I learned, Mama tried. Feeling confident. And of course, when you see an SC10, you think country. I'm not on the clutch. It's the clutch's fault this time. I cannot confirm. They haven't never said where the B minor goes, but you get the idea. SC10E 401 is the ending serial number. You can make it sound so much better if you just learn how the songs go. That's not on me, and that doesn't. This guitar does not come with all those mistakes, I promise. Next up. By the way, during the break, I went into my software, and if I did it correctly, I made all 3 pedals be the gas pedal. So now I can't accidentally step on the clutch. I'm going to try that out right now. I'm grinding Lee's gears here. Next up, by request, let's see if this pedal's working. All right. 00L Earth, our friend Robert Getzel. Somebody owes somebody money when that is said on the airwaves, but Robert Getzel has everything to do with why this guitar looks so gorgeous. Check that out. This has been on the program several times. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. Does Maury know Iron Maiden riffs to play on that 00L Earth? Well, does he know them, and will he do them? Those questions are very exclusive. Very mutually exclusive. I thought I knew Merle Haggard, and you see where that went. Let us know what you think of the 00L Earth. This guitar serial number ends in 565. Anybody see Maury's music? Is somewhere. It's the weather we had yesterday. Some of it's still on my basement floor. Robert Getzel, Robert Getzel, Robert Getzel. Very wealthy man because of Mike Dickinson. I said that backwards. Mike Dickinson's wealthy because of Robert. Hey, what's up, Tom? How you doing this afternoon? Wonder if Dickinson and Angie Dickinson are related. Maybe. It's a loud little guitar. 00L Earth, we have a couple of these in stock. Don't forget to look at the images tab when you're looking at this product on our website. See, actual pictures are on the images tab. Remember that? How many people in the audience are old enough to know when that was born? Well, that was probably 180 some episodes ago, huh? Next up, 0018 Custom Shop Adirondack. Thank you very much, David, I think asked for this one. So now we are going from the SC guitar from the Road series, the 00L Earth from the limited editions. Now we are in the Custom Shop. Custom Shop 0018 055 is our ending serial number here. Hello there, Rosanna. Raising her hand. Do you have a question, or do you have to... I could see, but I really can't really see. Maybe you're holding up a lighter. Let me know what that emoji, if that's a Kodachrome emoji or what that's about. 055 is the ending serial number here. Check this one out. Remember, when we do these custom shop guitars, we take care to change very, very little about the original recipe. This guitar is a 0018 in every aspect except for the bracing and the top are Adirondack. Everything else is the same as the 0018 you've come to love. We didn't go and take half of the bath water and throw it on the baby, or whatever that saying goes. Can't wait till the show's over. I forgot how to talk. I can't use my feet. I can't even learn country songs on the fly. It's been such a crazy day. Yes, she needs a hall pass. That's what I meant to say. Oh, they're raising their hand because they're old enough to remember that. See, that's one of the problems with YouTube. There's at least a 30-second delay. And that's one of the problems with me. If I ask you something and 30 seconds pass, I don't remember what that was. So, legally, I can just play these guitars and not talk at all. We'll try that one of these weeks. 0018 Custom Shop. Damn you fingers, damn you feet. Shut your mouth and play. I'm just aged. That makes me feel a lot better, thank you. All right, FD's typing like I'm talking now. Hey, me 62. Some of John's yesterday is all over the neighborhood. Happy birthday a few days early, Maury. Thank you very much, David. I really appreciate that. Speaking of aged, if FD's comment didn't make me feel that way, David just slammed the point home. Thank you so much. Saturday's the big day. I got an email from my wife inviting me to dinner and everything. Let me know if you think if I should say yes. Triple 018 custom shop. I know I'm 2 years older than Lee. All right, people, pile it on. This is your last chance for Saturday. I know, Lee. And you seem so much more mature than me. I still don't understand. Oh, well. Some people are just... What's that famous line from It's a Wonderful Life? You were born older, George. You were just born older. Shovel's wife remembers the birthday a week late. Well, I guess I shouldn't be complaining. Yeah, the 1 year trial of the D45. I was joking with her about Christmas. I said, how are you going to top Christmas this year? And, you know, her look said everything. Yeah, next time I see you guys, I'm going to be an older person. But getting ahead of myself again. You cut the pulpwood, I'll pilot. Triple O X2E. I think this was Phil who was asking for this X series instrument. 287 is the ending serial number here. Dangerously close to getting through this whole program without any major catastrophes. Knock on high pressure laminates. Yeah, see, I can't even knock on wood. The time I need to do that is the only time I'm playing a guitar where there isn't any wood. Well, I guess the bridge is wood. Maybe. No, I don't know. Reach in there and knock on the bracing a little bit. This guitar, I would dare say this might be the best value on today's program. To get into it, 00X2E. Well, the top is wood, right? On a 2, yeah, there's a 2 in the name. We have solid spruce here. HPL back and sides. 287 is the serial number. Yes, I'm trying too hard to make jokes now. The top on the 00X2E certainly is solid spruce. And Phil is reminding me that the program is called Martin Guitars for way under $1,500, and that does circle back to the original point of the program. The very first 4 guitars we looked at, looking at Martin guitars for less than $1,500. We took a look at the D10E, the D12E, D13E, D15M Streetmaster, and Not that we had to, but we didn't really stray too far in the second segment. We've got an affordable X series. I mean, we pushed the envelope as far as going out of the price range a little bit, but keeping the 42 out of the program probably helped a little bit. But please let me know after you hear me play this one, which guitar was your favorite. Please consider sharing this program or turning on someone else to this program if you know somebody who might like this. Invite them to watch us next week. Play a couple more on the 000 X2E and bid you a farewell. Until next week. Yeah, Thomas, I'll answer that quickly. The SC guitars are not very different at all plugged in. You get them through a PA system, they become very, very similar, even the special. All right, FD wants to know, can we come to Codale yet? Yes, with an asterisk. What we're doing these days is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're making time. If you purchase a guitar from our website or on the phone, you can come pick it up on a Tuesday or a Thursday appointment. You can compare it to your own guitar, any of our other guitars in stock. And if you decide it's not right for you, you can void the order with no penalty. But we do need you to make the order, and then we can work out the time and the appointment. It's a good one, Phil. All right, guys, that's going to do it for episode 188. Thank you very much for all your support. We will see you guys again next week.